Yeah, coming through.
Volvo has a new performance sub-brand, Polestar. Now, performance is very much our thing at Evo. So Volvo wanted us to try the new Polestar model, the V60 Polestar, and we thought we'd spice things up a little. So we've invited along a former Works touring car driver and 92 British touring car champion, Tim Harvey. So Tim, you're no stranger to high-performance Volvos.
No, certainly not. I raced, as you said, for the Works team in 1995 in the British Touring Car Championship in the 850 Saloon. And I was also lucky enough to run 3, I think it was, T5Rs on the road.
So let me tell you about this car. It's got a turbocharged 6-cylinder engine with 350 horsepower and 369 pounds-foot of torque. It's all-wheel drive, so it'll hit 60 miles an hour in 4.8 seconds and top out at 155 miles per hour. So it's got enormous performance, but it's also perfectly usable and practical in everyday use. As standard, it comes loaded with kit. We've got climate control, we've got sat-nav, we've got electric seats, we've got automatic lights and wipers. It just goes on and on. Tim, you're back at Thruxton in a high-performance Volvo. How does it feel to be back at this track?
That's deja vu, isn't it? It's like stepping back into 95, but I love this circuit anyway. It's the fastest average speed circuit. It's one where, as a racing driver, you feel like you really can make the difference and challenge yourself. And in anything other than a single seater with lots of aero, there's an awful lot of high-speed delicacy going on with the throttle and the steering and the control inputs you put in to get the car round the corners. When I drove for Volvo, we had 9 manufacturers with Works teams, so you had 18 factory cars with fully paid professional drivers from all over the world in, never mind the privateers and the independents. So a lot of people look back at it and say that was the glory days of touring cars.
It was a great era for touring car racing, and Volvo was a big part of that era, but still, when we think back to Volvos in the BTCC, we think back to the 850 estate of the 94 season.
No question, it just turned people's impression of Volvo round completely. It was just an incongruous thought, you know, Volvo estate going racing, but it was just fantastic. The car was brilliant. The warbling 5-cylinder engine was just an absolute oral delight, and the car was really competitive.
So back to this car. This car's on manually adjustable Öhlins dampers, proper dampers. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
It's way cool because we used to race on Öhlins dampers on the touring cars, and we never went out without an Öhlins engineer there ready to tinker the dampers for us for each particular circuit. So the fact that this road car comes on adjustable dampers is really cool and a nice link back to the racing and a statement of intent, I think, for Volvo and Polestar.
The important thing is that Volvo now has a proper in-house performance division, and we're looking forward to seeing what they come up with over the next few years. So is it my turn now, Tim?
No.
Am I not getting a go?
No.
You come across as a nice guy on the TV.